Welcome to Black and Red Talks, your daily dose of AC Milan news. AC Milan is on the hunt for a new sporting director after Ottavio's exit at the end of 2024. Expect a decision by March to set the groundwork for next season. The shortlist includes big names like Berta, Paradisi, Modesto, and Tare, but watch out for a dark horse, Nicolas Burdisso, who has a strong bond with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. His candidacy is certainly one to watch. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, AC Milan has made a firm decision on Luka Jovic's future. The Serbian striker, whose contract ends next June, will leave Milanello for free. Asllani has no plans to trigger his renewal clause extending to 2026. Today, Jovic rejoins the squad for the Bologna's match. According to transfer expert Nicolo Schira, Barcelona recently reached out to AC Milan about Rafael Leao. It was just an inquiry, not negotiations. Leao, under contract with Milan until 2028, has a hefty €175 million release clause and previously turned down a major Saudi offer. AC Milan is on the hunt for a new sporting director following Ottavio's departure at the end of 2024. They're planning to make their pick by March to gear up for the next season. Surprise contender Nicolas Burdisso, with strong ties to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, might just snag the role. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, AC Milan has made their call on Luka Jovic's future. The Serbian striker, whose contract expires on June 30, will leave on a free transfer. Milan has no plans to trigger the renewal clause. Meanwhile, he'll be back in the squad for the Bologna match. Tuttosport reports a fascinating twist in AC Milan's search for a new sporting director, with Igli Tare emerging as a top candidate. The former Lazio figure, who left in 2023, was nearly part of the Rossoneri in 2019, but was blocked by Lotito. Did Tare finally join the Milan family? The future of Maignan at AC Milan is a hot topic, with big European clubs like Manchester United, Bayern Munich, and PSG showing interest. This summer might see these clubs make a move, especially as Maignan turns 30 on July 3rd and negotiates a new Milan deal that could nearly double his salary. According to market expert Nicolo Schira, Barcelona recently reached out to AC Milan about Rafael Leao. So far, it's just an inquiry, not a negotiation. Leao, who renewed with Milan until 2028 with a hefty release clause of €175 million, turned down a massive offer from Saudi Arabia back in January. Dutch media sources reveal that AC Milan has made a clear decision about one of their key players. Manchester City showed interest in midfielder Tijani Reijnders, but he is set to renew his contract with Milan until 2030. The former AZ Alkmaar star will see his salary jump from €1.7 million to €4 million, plus bonuses. AC Milan's transfer market strategy is dealing with a Saelemaekers dilemma. Last summer, they had an unofficial agreement with Roma for an €8 to €10 million deal. However, due to valuation issues, both players were loaned instead. Now Milan has set a price tag of over €25 million, leaving Roma eager but requiring further negotiation. It's a tense situation, and reaching a middle ground deal, possibly around $20 million, will depend on Saelemaekers' stance and if Roma is willing to meet this price. AC Milan is eyeing Caprile, currently on loan at Cagliari from Napoli, as a potential Maignan replacement. His impressive performances at Cagliari, Empoli, and Bari have caught Milan's attention. Cagliari hopes to buy him for €8 million, but Milan and Atalanta are also interested. Mark your calendars, AC Milan fans. Serie A Matchday 30 is set. Milan faces Napoli on Sunday, March 30th, 2025 at 8:45 p.m. CT on DAZN. And don't miss the first leg of the Coppa Italia semi-final against Inter on Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025, also at 8:45 p.m. CT on Mediaset. AC Milan has set its sights on Colombian defensive powerhouse John Lucumi for next season. Known for his technical abilities, quick reactions, and imposing physique, Milan scout Jeffrey Moncada plans to watch him live again. The 26-year-old has room for improvement in maintaining focus throughout the game, which has held him back from joining a top club. Nonetheless, Milan's interest in him is serious and ongoing. Sandro Tonali back at AC Milan? It's a hot topic as rumors swirl about his possible return next summer. Snatching him from Newcastle won't be easy though. The Magpies aren't looking to sell, and any talks would require a hefty starting price, around $50.55 million, echoing last summer's deal. Milan is eyeing Colombian defensive powerhouse John Lucumi for next season. Known for his technical skills, agility, and physical presence, Lucumi has been on Milan's radar for months. Scout Jeffrey Moncada is set to watch him live to assess improvements in his focus, a crucial area for his growth. AC Milan is gearing up for their match against Bologna at Stadio Renato Dall'Ara, a rescheduled Serie A clash. The Rossoneri management is keeping a close eye on Bologna's Lucumi and Dominguez. Moncada is especially interested in the Argentine midfielder, and a transfer bid might be on the horizon. After the Coppa Italia quarterfinals, the sports judge made a decision impacting the semifinals. 2 players are suspended, including Christian Asllani from Inter. This means Asllani won't be available for Simone Inzaghi's squad when they face AC Milan. Get ready for an intense Milan derby. Milan faces Bologna at Stadio Renato Dall'Ara as they look to jump up the Serie A standings. Our Rossoneri are currently tied with Bologna at 41 points, but hold a game in hand. A win would propel them closer to European spots, with Inter leading at 57, followed by Napoli at 56 points. The Coppa Italia semis are set. Milan gears up to face Inter in a thrilling derby. Inter's coach, Simone Inzaghi, faces a challenge with injuries piling up, including Matteo Darmian's recent setback. Will he be ready to take on the Rossoneri? Stay tuned for an epic showdown. The Bologna vs Milan match, set for late October, was postponed due to floods in the city and Emilia-Romagna. It's now rescheduled with about 30,000 fans expected at Dall'Ara. Bologna announced that half of the proceeds will aid flood-affected residents. Serie A has released the schedule for Matchday 30 and the Coppa Italia semi-final first legs. AC Milan fans, brace yourselves for an action-packed 4 days ahead. In the Coppa Italia semi-finals, it's another Milan derby. AC Milan versus Inter. This season alone features 5 intense showdowns. Since 2021, the Milan rivalries have been off the charts with 21 matches over 4 years. That's a derby every 2.5 months. Talk about an epic clash. Rafael Leao strikes again. Right before halftime, he gave Milan the lead over Bologna with a sneaky finish after receiving a clever header from Santiago Gimenez. Dodging the goalkeeper, Leao netted his 10th goal of the season. Milan leads 1-0. Exciting buzz from Spain, folks. Barcelona is eyeing AC Milan star Rafael Leao, according to Nicolo Schira. While it's just interest for now, with no offers on the table, Leao's future remains uncertain. With a contract until 2028 and a massive €175 million release clause, could he be leaving Milan soon? Keep your radar on. Get ready for an electrifying clash as AC Milan takes on Inter in the first leg of the Coppa Italia semifinals on April 2nd. Hot off the press, the sporting judge has issued bans, including Christian Asllani's suspension after he picked up a yellow last Tuesday against Lazio. It's going to be intense. Mark your calendars for April 2nd, folks. It's the first leg of the Coppa Italia semifinal where Milan takes on Inter. Milan's got a tough schedule with matches against Napoli on March 30 and Fiorentina on April 5 or 6. Meanwhile, Inter faces Udinese before and Parma after the derby. Rafael Leao reportedly turned down a transfer offer during the winter transfer window. Our number 10 chose loyalty to AC Milan over a lucrative move to Saudi Arabia. Nicolo Schira revealed the offer details, while Barcelona is interested but hasn't made a concrete move yet.